Cool.
Got down.
All right. So,
Looks like we're kind of on. Wait a few
so good
minutes.
deal. While that's going, I'm going to check this out here. All right. So for everyone, we're just letting the live stream build up just a little bit. So hang in there with us, and we're going to be getting started tonight. I hope you are ready for some good information, because we're going to call someone that had some. Uh, but we are kind of getting set up here. Got a couple of things that we're going to show you. Everything from FLIR or thermal imaging to which apps seem to work and everything in between. So we will be doing that.
That's right. Now, if you see me over here looking away, we've added a little thing to the show here. Instead of we were talking about possibly taking phone calls at one time, sometime during the show, but tonight we actually have the comment page up so we can actually see it as we're going and live, so we can communicate back and forth with y'all. Since this is the reason why we're doing the show, is for
Right.
you guys.
So yeah, that for everyone, this is our debut episode of Controlled Chaos. Strange name, I know, especially regarding paranormal, but there is a reason for it. Because when you look at the natural order of the universe, okay, yes, I'm getting philosophical and all this.
It's too early in the show to start all that. Too late at night to be trying to be philosophical.
Right. But, anything paranormal is chaos. It is chaos in the natural order of things, the way that things actually work. For you to have anything paranormal coming through, it actually is chaos. So you have to kind of keep that in mind. That's what we were thinking about with that. And, the controlled part that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to control it enough to measure it, learn about it, and, help some other people understand it as well. Hopefully, something that we've learned is going to, when we share it, hopefully it'll help you. And maybe you have something to share with us that will help us, because that's what we need to be doing. We need to be sharing these results with one another and working toward that common goal. So that's kind of what it's all about. We're going to help debunk some things. We're going to help show some new techniques, all sorts of things. And of course, we are always serious about having fun while we do it. So
that's one thing we are consistent with.
Mm-hmm. So one thing that I'm going to jump into real quick is equipment. Paranormal equipment is one of those big things that so many people struggle with. Which equipment do I buy? What does it do? Well, how do you know what piece of equipment that you need to buy? I mean, I seen something on the ghost hunting website the other day for $80 that says it's going to make my investigations better. Should I jump out and buy it?
Sure. Hey, if it says it's going to do any better, might as well. Yeah, we need to buy it.
Right. Because if it's on the internet, it must be true, correct?
Got to be. Got to be.
Okay, absolutely. No, you do see a lot of scams out there. You see a lot of gimmicks. Don't fall for that. As a general rule for any piece of equipment, if you don't know how it works, don't buy it. If you don't understand how it's going to improve your investigations, chances are it's not. Because even if it's the best piece of equipment in the world, until you understand how it works and what it's supposed to do so that you can use it properly, you're not going to benefit from it. We see that quite often, and there's so many gimmicks out there. There's so many things that claim to be scientific that aren't. Science and using scientific instruments are two completely different things, and they are far from being interchangeable. So, so kind of remember that, because some of these people are counting on you not knowing that difference. Because if you don't know that difference, they can sell you a lot of stuff you don't need.
It's just a big money scam, is all it is, really. They slap ghost hunting on a piece of infrared, so to speak, and then you get it home. You've been waiting 2 weeks to get this thing, and it won't even light up a small bathroom.
Right.
And here you are thinking you've just purchased a $90 infrared where you see 60 feet, and it doesn't quite work out that way.
Right. So always be mindful of things like that. Something that we always recommend is learn how to learn how each piece of equipment is supposed to operate, and be sure that you're using it as directed. Thermal imaging. I'm glad that you mentioned that. I was looking in the App Store earlier, and I actually saw a thermal imaging app that I can download for my tablet or my phone.
Oh, really? Since
Thermal
the tablet
imaging.
and the phone are great pieces of thermal imaging equipment.
Right. The screenshot on it was awesome.
Oh, wow.
It looked
Did you
scientific.
get it?
No. I downloaded so many other ghost hunting apps that I kind of filled up my space on there.
So maybe we need to show some of them off tonight. Some of those ghost hunting apps that you downloaded, and
Right.
compare them with some actual.
We'll
Ghost
do
hunting
that, because
equipment.
there's a couple of them I'm sure are probably pretty legit.
All right.
But the thermal imagers, I suggest that everybody, if you've got a paranormal team and you can afford to get one, I'm not, forget the apps. Those don't work. All they do is they actually base the reading off of the level of brightness in the photo, and that's how they measure their heat. The darker spots they register as cold in those apps. It's absolutely entertainment only.
Which generally most apps are. Most apps, if you read into them, read the descriptions of what they do, 90%, 99% of them will sit there and tell you at the very bottom, for entertainment use only.
Right.
And so many times that we see people posting pics from these ghost apps on ghost hunting pages, our pages, sending us pictures of one of the best ghost pictures you could take, of one standing on a porch looking at you saying hi. Most of the time those aren't real. 99% of them are not real, especially if you got them off of a ghost app. They're designed to give you that picture. They're designed to be fun. They're designed to scare your friends.
That very true. Now thermal imaging. I recommend that every team get a FLIR device. Get a good one. Because they can really tell you a lot. But the chances of you capturing a ghost on FLIR are very slim, because if you think of this, heat has to have something to retain it. That's why you can heat up the inside of your house. The walls, the furniture, everything radiates that heat. It absorbs it and sheds it back. But if you stick a heater outside, it's not going to do much good, because it's such an expansive area, and there's nothing to hold that heat. Kind of the same thing with thermal imaging, and the chances of capturing a spirit. If they don't have a physical body, they don't really have much of a heat source and much of a way of reflecting the heat back at you, or the temperature back that you're trying to measure. However, those are excellent debunking tools. And that, as far as taking those on investigations, a FLIR is one of the most effective things you can have. You can actually look at the wall. You can see the heat signatures from plumbing inside the walls, electrical. You can see drafts. You can literally see those temperature movements from drafts. So you can answer a lot of questions by just having that FLIR going. It's going to tell you, is is that cold spot? Is there movement to it? Where is it coming from? So, always do that. And you have to kind of think outside the box. Another great um, item that I see, it's actually very handy. I always recommend this. I actually have a couple of these, and one of them stays in my toolbox, and that is this device. I know most of you are familiar with it. Um, the K2 device is effectively an electrician's tool. It measures your electromagnetic fields, and that's it. That's how it works. Um, you see so many people try to detect a ghost with these. That actually that's backwards compared to what it's supposed to do. Um, you actually can use this to detect fields that would cause someone to have similar experiences to being around a entity or something like that. When you have a high level of EMF radiation in the area, it can literally cause you to feel like you're being watched. It can, in bad enough cases, it can cause hallucinations, things like that. This is your debunking tool. This helps you spot those fields. If you're getting a reading on this thing, if it's going all the way to the red, and you're close to someone's headboard, then there's something over there they need to move, or they need to move the bed. Um, if it's close to their couch, say they're sitting on the sofa watching TV all the time, and this thing in the spot they sit is reading, a yellow or orange or red, then something needs to be moved, rearrange it, and see how the activity goes. This is a very handy tool for that, but it is not a ghost detector. So, um, those are a few things. Um, Same thing with this device here. I'm sure that most of you are familiar with it. It's not a ghost detector, but it is very handy to have for the same reason. Um, One thing about it, this doesn't give you an actual reading. This is not a meter like this is. This you can see an exact number. This just gives you a range. Um, the absolute best one that I have found that's made for the paranormal field is this one, the tri-field. Um, I always recommend this one to people. It doesn't have any flashing lights. It's not fancy, but definitely one of the most accurate ones I see commonly used. So always do that. Um, Now, let me see if I can hit these buttons here. I'm not all that smart with some things. Usually tech stuff, though, I'm good with, but occasionally I find a window to lick or a crayon to eat. Um, but, I actually found an app. I was telling you earlier that we were downloading some apps. So let me pull this up because this looks extremely handy. Let me see. Okay. This app is this is the CX2. Um,
I didn't know iPads came with an EMF detector.
oh yeah, it's
Oh wow.
the CX2 EMF Free Spirit Box is the name of this one. Now it looks oddly familiar.
Huh.
I'm not sure what they're going for on this one. I mean, kind of an original design there. Um,
They wouldn't copy anything, would they?
no. So let's try it out. Let's see. Just so happens, I have an EMF pump.
What Ghost Hunting team doesn't have an EMF pump?
Right.
this is even if you just want to shock the atmosphere with some EMF or whatever during your investigations. This also is a good way to test your equipment during an investigation to have an EMF pump.
So you can see when with the pump on, you can actually hear the magnet spinning. That's if I hold it close enough.
I think that other sound I hear is somebody broke down in front of front of our location here and has a pretty bad belt squealing on their car.
Right. So you can see this is actually, putting off the field there. So let's try out the app.
I bet it's going to hit red.
This is our CX2 EMF detection app right here. Let's see what it does. That's odd. Doesn't seem to be lighting up at all, actually.
Wow. Huh. Does it have a sensitivity on it? Did you might have sensitivity?
I'll have to look at the settings because it said this was the most accurate app.
Well, false advertisement, apparently.
Well, no, it can't be. It said it was accurate because, this is reading.
But Facebook said it was true. It's got to work. It has to work.
Well, it's in the App Store. It's, let's see. Let me, okay, no, that's odd. I actually, whoa, we're getting a reading now.
See, I told you it worked.
Right. All right.
Right before you turned it off, it blinked, so you keep it on a little bit long.
Let's do this. I'm going to set this here.
Here, you need me to hold one of those?
Yeah.
You
can hold that.
I feel like one of the Price is Right girls.
Right. God help us. Okay. So, let's check them together. That's odd.
Well, so I would rate this app a 0, apparently.
Right. It's funny. Maybe it's an anti-EMF detector.
Because it rejects EMF.
Right.
Okay,
notice,
now, yes.
See, when I take this and when I move it over here, that's the only time I've seen it light up.
It is anti-EMF. So it rejects EMF just so you don't have to fool with it no more.
So that's interesting. I just can't believe that an app was misleading.
Tricked again, Frank. What other app did you download today?
Well, I'm pretty sure about this one because I've seen a lot of people use it.
All right, let's check it out.
Let's load this one up. This is one that I see people use all the time, and they tell us about it. Wow, this app is so popular. They even have a YouTube channel.
Wow, on Facebook and YouTube.
Right. Okay, so we are detecting ghosts. I've got my speaker hooked up here. Let's see.
Now
This is Ghost Radar Classic, and it would help if I hit volume instead of power. I told you I'm kind of smart.
Yeah, this would be great in a no-fly zone.
Yes.
With the radar, hunting submarines.
Right. So we're scanning for ghosts. Got our speaker hooked up because it also has a built-in Ovilus. So
built-in.
Right. So we're gonna see. This location is a haunted. It is a haunted location. We've actually investigated here before, and had some interesting activity. So maybe some of the local disembodied residents will lend us a hand here.
So they're just going to appear on the little screen here.
Right. We'll see if we detect ghosts with this. Oh, wait, no, it don't work that way, does it?
No.
Well, this says that, it's got all these numbers running down here that it says is, it's running those numbers, and that's supposed to be the algorithm. It's got a a very scientific algorithm that makes this work. Oh, wait. Was that a dot?
What? Was there one located?
I think we had a ghost near us. Let's see. Hmm.
It's
No.
pointing right at you. It should
Charge.
Be. It
Well, so
there you go. It said charge.
Yeah.
That was one of the words generated.
Oh, wait. You got one next to you. Wait. Let me read it. Oh.
Well, wait a minute. You got it backwards, so if you flip it around, it's that way. Which way is it go? See, we gotta determine which way is north, east, south, and west. So
let's see if the EMF meter will make a difference on this one. Or the EMF pump, excuse me. Because we can see it is.
Some.
Oh, it's making, what's this? Making some difference.
You might be some gullible to believe this.
Let's see. Okay, so.
Wow. The graphics are great.
Right. I like watching little spin things.
Yeah, I mean, you can get hypnotized when you're just sitting there watching.
Mm-hmm.
Another great app that's been foiled here that
I just don't think this one works. Oh, wait. Let's change it to high sensitivity. See, we got the setting here that we can change. So that way, maybe that was the problem all along.
It
User error.
could have been.
I screwed that up. Okay.
Could have been.
So.
We're having too much fun with this one.
Okay. Wait. Ooh, I've seen something red.
Coffee.
Oh, wait. It said coffee. There, it said coffee.
Is it that way? Coffee is that way. I haven't been wanting a cup of coffee.
Right.
I guess it just read my mind. See which way it's that way or that way.
Well, it's gone now.
We would love coffee.
Wait. There's one.
back.
Oh, I pointed at it and it disappeared. Maybe with the sensitivity, let's see if this does anything. Okay. Okay, let me put this down here.
Trunk.
Okay,
Did
it said trunk.
Trunk.
Let's see.
So still no, but we have gotten like 5 hits since we turned the sensitivity up. So we must have a bunch of sensitive ghosts in here.
Right. And they want coffee.
And want coffee in the trunk.
Right. Seems legit. Let's see, because
We're going to break it out on our next investigation.
Right, I'm sure.
Convinced me.
Yep.
Any ghost that likes coffee is good with us.
Hey, Laura's actually, she's put us some coffee up there. She's awesome.
2 sugars and 1 cream, please. Thanks, Laura.
All right, so what we'll do, let's try out something different here.
And for those of you just sitting around watching us, trying to come up with some good questions here and there, in a few minutes, we're going to stop the segment and ask you guys for some questions and see if we can get some of these questions answered for you.
Ghost detector.
Oh, no, this is going to be a great one.
This has got
This has got to be good.
Let's see. Okay. All right. So
Michelle says you have ghosts in the trunk. That's the reason why.
I wonder if they want coffee.
It could be. That could be what it is. Right. So what's this one now? Ghost detector?
Yeah, this is ghost detector. This is going to detect them.
Wow.
So it's got a little EMF sensor up here. And I can tell you, Donald can vouch for me. I haven't played around with this app yet.
Brand new on the market. First debut tryout right here.
Whoa, this is so cool. From this app, there's actually a shop button. You can shop and find good gear.
Wow. Hey, double whammy. I mean,
that's
the graphics. They put some good graphics on this stuff. It definitely catch your eye for sure.
So let's see if this EMF detector works. Let's break out the K2.
Here you go. Need my assistance again?
Yes.
Here you go.
All right. So we got the pump out. Let's right, so we are detecting. Let's see, nothing happened. Wow.
So, a little skeptical, Frank. You're going to have to come up with something
And
to convince me of this app.
And yes, Laura, I can't help but agree. And Jennifer, you are absolutely correct. We do need coffee delivery.
Yes. Where are you? There's a Shell station just right up the road that has some really good coffee.
Maybe we need to turn on this. Wow, this has an aura detector. So we can detect.
So it can
auras.
detect my halo that I wear.
Right. Let's try this. Wait. No, it says the aura detector is the advanced tool for detecting ghosts and must only be used by skilled ghostbusters. Skilled ghostbusters. To unlock, I wonder why it's locked. Tell us about you experience.
So they can't even.
So tell us about.
The spelling is terrible on this app.
You know,
Dead giveaway right off the bat.
Right. So yeah, that's kind of odd.
It's like that email you get, a chain email from Ahmad that says he has an account, some millions of dollars that I want you to send me.
So I clicked it, and oh no, I'm listening. I actually won the Nigerian lottery one time.
Oh really? Did you send your checking account number to him so you can claim it?
No, I still haven't got it yet, but yeah, it's kind of funny because I don't even remember playing the Nigerian lottery.
Wow. Automatic entry into it, I guess.
Right. I'm that lucky.
I'm not.
Okay,
I'm doing a show with this guy.
All right, so we got the aura detector working. Let's see if it detects your aura. No.
That should have one of the perfect auras ever recorded on that device.
Let's see. Let's see if it detects the aura of the meter. No, that doesn't do anything either.
Still nothing there.
I don't think it's detecting our auras here. Let's see. Wait.
Oh, it has sound.
Yeah, I turned on the ghost box function here.
This one actually has sound.
This sounds scientific. I wonder if Ghost Adventures uses this one.
If they don't, they're probably going to add it to their show in a moment, shortly after they see this video. Is that?
Let's see. Well,
pretty annoying is what it is.
Well, the EMF detector doesn't seem to be reading. But how about sitting on an investigation for about 3 hours listening to this?
It's bad enough sitting in a 3-hour investigation listening to that.
Okay,
more or less listening to that.
So unless you run into a ghost that's using Morse code, I don't think this one's working either.
Hey, we got Morse code. We have.
Hey, what's the code for send out coffee?
Help. There it is. We're gonna play this until somebody shows up here with coffee.
Right.
For the next 31 minutes, this is what you're gonna hear.
Waiting.
Look at that. We just lost every viewer we just had. Stop it, Frank. We went from 2 viewers to 0 viewers.
Right. Why am I getting notifications says I've been blocked?
You should be used to that.
Well, yeah, true. All right. So those apps don't really seem to be doing very much. Laura says she will find both of us, or she's going to find us and hurt us both.
And she would too.
Yeah, right.
She would.
That's why I say yes, ma'am.
Oh, you have to. Yeah, absolutely. When she came to Alabama, you warned me before she got here.
Oh yeah. Hey Kenny, how are you?
Hey Kenny.
Kenny from Lights Paranormal. Hey, if you're not following their page, go check it out.
Great page as well. Go check them guys out. That's Lights Paranormal. And while you're at it, come on over to the Controlled Chaos Live Paranormal page and give us a like there too. Frank put up some great pictures. Our new profile picture, he done a little editing, some good little background. It's a great picture. Kind of makes us look like a couple creepers standing in the background of a badly lit bar, oogling people all the time. So it's a great picture to pick out.
Right. I'm kind of scared of this one.
Uh-oh.
This one is the portal.
Oh, the portal.
The portal.
So
I want to say it with an echo in the background.
Portal.
Like portal.
Where we suck at echoes. We need an echo machine.
So we are opening the portal.
Be careful.
Oh, wait, it does have a warning message up here. Says the Portal app. It's ITC tool optimized for use with the Portal /Wonderbox /similar device, or can be used alone. Then it's saying something about someone experimenting with voices, whisper banks, all this kind of blah, blah, blah. Okay, they lost me because I have ADD. Let's push some buttons.
Oh, by the way, Laura says she does come with warning labels.
Right. Right, but the problem with men is we never read them.
You're right. Yeah, we always have to find out the hard way.
That's like handing a man an instruction manual.
It ain't never happened.
So this is the portal.
Wow.
Portal. Yeah, this is.
Yes. Man, it's just a bunch of squiggly lines on the screen. Do we have to connect them or something?
Whoa.
What is that?
It's Ghost, apparently. It's the portal.
The portal.
Portal. Okay.
Ooh.
This thing's legit.
Now, obviously, this is. Somebody wants sushi. Is what it sounded like to me. Coffee and sushi?
I'd go for it. Okay, let's try this one. Is anyone coming through the portal?
You don't have to say, you don't have to do the echo every time.
I know, but I just enjoy it.
Laura says this reminds her of her voice that she does on investigations.
Right.
So what are we portalizing here? Are we?
I'm just trying to see if anything comes through. Okay. Anyone coming through the portal? Portal.
What's up, he said?
I'm kind of wondering
in
about
tongues now.
Right. So this one is kind of out there.
Kind of out the yes. Out there would be an understatement.
Right.
I mean, it doesn't even give any directions to why this thing is even going off for.
Oh, okay. Oh, hi Carolyn. That she just joined us.
Oh, hello, hey. Glad you can join us.
Yeah, and in case you're wondering why you aren't seeing some of the other comments, we have Facebook Live and YouTube going together, doing two streams.
Yes.
I counted that one too, and that is hopefully going to change soon so that everything is integrated. That's something
Yes.
that we're working on.
Yes, we're definitely working on the page still, so bear with us. Bear with him. He's the one that's doing it, supposedly doing it. We were supposed to be up and running yesterday, but that's Frank.
Right.
He's
I
he's
just
more
saw-
he's more interested in
Right.
echoing the portal tonight.
Right.
Seems like
Right. Portal.
There you go again. See, don't you have another one there that you don't have to do the voice with everything too?
But I just enjoy it.
I
I think I'm going to start using this one to endorse it, just because I like the name. The Portal. Portal.
just so you could do the echo voice.
Right. I just saw Kenny's comment there about, he says if you say huff 3 times in the dark in front of a mirror, you'll turn into a demon, and that is awesome.
Oh, yeah, we can't say that word. We can. It's BS.
I'm pretty sure that happens. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think I smelled a little bit of it when you first turned it on.
Speaking
I
of
thought we were
demons,
next to a farm.
right? Speaking of demons, I'm glad that you mentioned that, because we have a demon detector app.
Wow. Now you can detect demons in any
Right.
investigation you go to. How do you read that, man? I mean, I can't read it.
Right. That's
Frank has new toys.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Frank has new toys. Trust me, I have to hear about every new toy he gets.
right. So, what's this saying? It's scanning. This is the demon radar.
Has another little radar. They couldn't afford to put it full screen, as you can
Right.
see. So,
Well, that would cost you extra.
yeah.
Holy crap.
Demon detected, and they're watching you.
Right. So we've got, you can see 2 demons detected, and they're watching us.
Within minutes.
Oh, crap. 4 demons detected.
Demons, and 2 of them are watching you.
How many
Let's see.
viewers we got? Holy crap. Look at all those popping up on the screen. Oh,
When
wait,
you flipped
right.
it around, it went
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't detecting them from that way.
Right.
So we're going to try that. Let's see if the...
You know, your iPad has become one heck of an instrument in using
Right.
on your investigations.
I can't believe that we spent all that money on equipment.
I know.
I mean, all those thousands
And these
of
were free.
dollars. And yeah,
Free.
let's see.
I paid $80 for this, and that's free.
Yep.
And this don't even work that well.
7 demons detected, and 5 of them are watching us. Wow.
That's
Okay, if you're watching this, send like
Help.
the
Bishop Long or
exorcist.
somebody
that-
here
yeah,
to.
we need help.
We may not make it out tonight with all the demons that are watching us here.
No coffee and all these demons after us.
The no coffee part's probably going to kill us anyway.
That's pretty scary.
You know,
That-
Jennifer's only 5 minutes down the road, and
Right.
it's been 20 minutes since we've asked for coffee.
That's
so.
good. Well, the no coffee scares me more than the demons.
It does really, yeah. No coffee does.
So I kind of went through those. Let me see if there's any of it. Oh, I missed one. Here's an XB7 spirit box.
Uh-oh. XB,
XB7.
not PSB. XB.
Right. It's even better. It's X.
Extra. Wow, it won't even load on the tablet.
It's the app that thinks it could.
Yeah, Carolyn says no coffee would make her a demon. We may have been detecting
Right.
ourselves out here, exactly it.
So, okay, this app isn't loading so far. Let's see.
So
Mhm.
it crashed your laptop at the same, or not laptop, but your iPad at the same time.
Let's try it again. Maybe it's those demons at the other end.
The demons, yeah,
interfering with it.
Tearing it up.
That's what it was.
Look, we haven't actually had a little something going on right here.
Are we detecting a ghost?
We were.
Let's see. No. It's a ghost.
Case closed. Problem solved. Right here. We found
your
your ghost. Be careful. Expensive.
Sensitive equipment.
So, have you been able to?
Well, let's try to load the spirit box up again. The XB7. Well, so far it's underwhelming. It's stuck on 56%.
So it's just going to give you a half.
Mm,
It's just going to give you a half-ass effort.
Well, we'll have to revisit this one.
Yeah, that one's a no-go.
So
Didn't quite work out on that one. So basically why we want to show you all these things right here is to show you the numerous apps out there that will catch your eye, and some of the descriptions of it, it sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty fun to use and try out, but most of them have...
Especially the portal. Anyway, whatever you're saying.
Anyway, they will catch your eye, and please do not. If you want to just use them for fun, that is great. We're always trying something new. The portal is over, Frank. Close the portal, please, because
I'm closing the portal.
Portal. You got me doing it now, Jesus. You got me echoing over here. But the apps are fun to play with on Halloween night with a bunch of 8-year-olds running around and you're wanting to scare them. Those are great and they're fun to have, but never on an investigation would you want to present this as evidence or any kind of proof during your review with the customer or client.
Yeah, they might look at you a little strange for that. So you have to consider. You can have a lot of strange things happen while you're investigating a location, but what constitutes actual evidence, that's a whole different story. And what you mean push me in the portal?
I tried. I've been trying to push him in a portal for the last 2.5 hours.
Did you say portal?
Please, nobody say portal again.
Portal. Wait.
Nobody say portal, please.
Dang advertisements. I mean, the portal.
Don't we have something else that is fun to play with?
Not as much fun as the portal. Portal.
You invited me up here to talk.
Right.
It's 9:30 at night.
Well, why are you so angry? Is it demons? Let's detect it.
It's the demons, yeah, with the 5 demons watching me and no coffee and it's just...
Hold it.
Anyway.
4 demons are watching you. 1 is sitting next to you.
That one's sitting. Who's it talking to, me or you? So that was just a little, like I said, 4 or 5 little apps that were the first 5 to pop up when we looked up apps for ghost hunting, and they're just all over. There's hundreds and there's thousands of them. Some take pictures, some highlight the unexpected, and what are you doing now, Frank?
I was just listening to you.
Oh, okay. Listening and pointing and do you still believe that telling you that I'm a demon?
No, not at all.
The portal telling me I'm the demon.
Portal.
I had to test him there because it must be a brain thing with him tonight.
That's what the doctor said.
Lord. Okay, 15 more minutes, please, Lord. Let me get through this. So anyhow, while Frank's playing with his toys over there, wanted to tell you a little bit about the show. We are actually going to change the day that we're going to have the show now, Controlled Chaos Live. We did this one tonight to to come on and just show y'all a little bit of what's going to happen during the show, how we're going to do it, some of the things we're going to be talking about. Right now, we're going to change the show. Instead of having it Sunday nights, we're going to have it on Thursday nights. So every Thursday night, starting November the 2nd, that was the 2nd, right?
I believe so.
November the 2nd, every Thursday night from 8 to 9, we are going to have Controlled Chaos Live.
Mm-hmm.
That way on Thursday nights, we're past Dancing with the Stars, which is Frank is a big fan of the cha-cha and
I always said if I get tired of the paranormal, I'm going to do interpretive dance.
So stay on the lookout for some of Frank's hobbies that he's enjoying, learning right now. We're not dealing with Big Brother, which I'm a fan of Big Brother. I'm sorry, ghost hunting goes second when it comes to Big Brother. My wife, I don't talk to her for 3 months because she's always on live feeds. So Big Brother, Dancing with the Stars, Survivor. We're not competing with any of those shows, so everyone can come watch us on Thursday nights from 7 or 8 to 9, starting November 2nd.
Right. And
with ribbons and streamers, Laura said.
Right, absolutely.
So
now if I do ribbons and streamers with my interpretive dance, what are you going to do with your twerking video?
Yeah, that twerking video should be deleted. You told me you deleted it.
Oh, yeah. I absolutely deleted it, sure.
That was for a parody. That wasn't for your entertainment, Frank.
Right. I would never hold black belt over anyone.
No, he wouldn't. Oh, Lord. Here, now you have me worried about the video. Now I can't even do the show. And it wasn't very good twerking either, by the way. There's more jerking, like seizures, than twerking.
Right. That's why I don't practice twerking on camera. I mean, that's why I don't try to do all that stuff.
Oh, Lordy. So now, does anybody have any questions on the apps, the ghost apps that we had just went through? If you have one, post it up here. If we can see it, we'll answer it for you.
And I wanted to say, Carolyn had left a comment that she had heard. She was there and heard someone sneeze and had a few other things when she was in the house by herself. And
oh, wow.
So that's you'll have to give us a call and tell us about that.
Yes, definitely, most definitely. I have to get up with her about that.
Yeah. But yeah, that we went through Ghost Radar.
Ghost Radar. Be great if, like I said, if we were in a no-fly zone or looking for submarines or.
We went through. Oh crap! What was the name of that one? The CX2 EMF free spirit box. Maybe it's EMF free is what they meant.
That's what it was.
Right.
Yeah, we just didn't read it right. We put the inflation.
I thought it was EMF, and then I thought they meant free spirit box, but maybe it's EMF free
spirit box. It doesn't contain EMF. There we go.
It doesn't read them. So
how y'all word placement.
Right, absolutely. Then
that was a huge failure.
Right. We went through the portal.
Yes, we went through the portal. And the XB7 spirit box, which we just throwing all kind of.
We tried to go through it.
Yeah, that was the one that wanted to crash with us.
Right. So,
but it was free though.
Right. So, anyone have any questions about any of those or any of the equipment that we've talked about? I mean, we've got all kinds here. You know, you've seen the K2. We've kind of demonstrated that. The little homemade EMF pump here, which, you know, great for testing your equipment. We've even went through the millimeter. I don't think I've actually talked any about it, but you know, there is the infrared.
We got snipers.
Snipers, yeah. Let's see. There we go. Never hear the sound, just see the flash. That's what they say, right?
That's right.
Let me see.
You're just in a playing mood tonight. We're trying
So
to do a show.
So that these are actually pretty handy. Now it's not a ghost detector. It's not going to tell you that, but you can set it to take temperature readings. Got your laser, wherever the laser goes, that's where the temperature will read. They're good for quite a distance. Usually, most of them about 50 feet. So if I try to take the temperature across a football field, it's not going to be quite that accurate. But they do come in handy. Use that along with your thermal imaging,
Mhm.
and a good EMF meter. I always prefer a meter instead of a detector, and there is a difference. This is
Right.
a detector. This is a meter. So kind of always remember that. You can push buttons on it, and it'll confuse you. It confuses me.
There's not much that doesn't confuse this man. Well, Frank, I don't see any questions up there. I guess we're just great teachers. I mean,
Right.
let's see, Michelle there. Should we look for hot spots instead of cold spots?
Well, really, with what you'll want to do is any type of temperature fluctuation, you're going to want to see if there is a fluctuation and see if you can find a cause for it. You remember earlier we were talking about the FLIR.
Mhm.
That is actually one of the awesome things about thermal is when you have that temperature fluctuation, whether it be a hot spot or a cold spot, you can see, is there a draft coming through or is there a source emitting that heat? And if the settings are sensitive enough, you can literally watch it go through across the screen. So that's why those are so handy to have.
Absolutely. And the FLIR as well, it will also show you spots on the wall, inside the walls, where you have, bad wiring, a really high EMF on your electrical panel on the inside. It'll give you the thermal reading off of it anyway. Not saying it'll read the EMF, I'm just saying it'll read the heat off of it for you. So it's good to find out. It's good to have a FLIR when you're looking for hot spots and cold spots.
Right. Main thing is just remember that it is debunking and not detection.
Right.
So that being said, we are just about out of time. Something that that I do want to let everyone know. We do have our website going. You're always welcome to check it out. C.A.S.P.I.R, C.A.S.P.I.R, if you're not familiar with the team name. C.A.S.P.I.R Paranormal.org. We do have a Facebook page. We're on Twitter. We're on all those sites. Let's see, Twitter, Instagram. If it's social media, we're probably on there. That's so that I can't really keep up that well. So always recommend everyone check us out there.
Don't forget to go and check out the Facebook page as well. Control Chaos Live Facebook page, along with the C.A.S.P.I.R page. Tell us what you think about the new profile pic Frank put up of making us look like a couple of creepers standing in the back of an alley somewhere.
I didn't make that photo. That was just the one from the police department on the surveillance camera they got. Remember the DA?
Oh. So they contacted you?
They didn't contact you?
No, not yet. So they're probably looking for me. That's great, Frank. So you've gotten us in something else again. Anyway, tell us how you like the photo. Tell us how you like all the stuff on our Facebook page. If there's something that you would like to see, let us know, and we'll do our very best to bring that to you.
Yep, absolutely. So yeah, just check that out. Bear with us through some of the growing pains. You know, we're going to be making a lot of changes with the show quick. And you'll see it change a little bit from week to week. But
guess who it is? Coffee. Look at there.
Oh wow! Hold on.
Hold on a second.
We
Jennifer is coming with coffee.
Back because
we've got to have this.
Yes. This can't wait.
Go. Yeah, you got to go grab them coffee right there.
Right.
She is coming in. My wife has just brought us a cup of coffee. An hour later than what we thought, but hey, better late than never.
Are y'all still live?
We are still live. Come on.
I don't know how you drink yours.
We are live. Thanks. Look at this
You're welcome.
cup of coffee. Right. Plastic cup.
That has
not
green
bottle.
sugar.
So
I'll be back. I've got to go to the
Okay,
right. So
wow, thank you so much, Jennifer, for bringing us coffee. I can't believe that. Can't believe that. So, hey, we can do the show another hour now.
Mhm.
But
we have coffee.
we're good. We're
Why
good.
I get
to go.
stuck with the pink cup?
Well, because the pink was already on my side one time before. We need you to go with pink cup. Yes, Jennifer is awesome. She's always been awesome ever since I've met her. I hope she's watching.
Right. So
So
we have coffee. So yeah. You want to go for another like hour and a half now? Or are you good?
Frank, I think they're about to get tired of looking at us. I'm getting about tired of looking at you.
Right.
I can only handle you in spurts and spells. And
So anyway, well, I hope you enjoyed tonight. I hope you learned something. We're going to be covering some different topics each week. We are going to be bringing some guests on from time to time.
yes,
And
absolutely.
we'll be doing that both remotely, and sometimes we'll get them here into the
Maybe
cave
here.
that we've got here.
Yeah, maybe here in just a few weeks we can take you on a live tour through the woods with Bigfoot, searching for Bigfoot. Have a few UFO stories from some workers there at MUFON, possibly. So we have a lot coming up. Have a lot in store, and just keep watching and keep looking out for our live videos.
Right.
Which now again, I'm gonna go back and tell everyone again. November the 2nd, 8 to 9, every Thursday night, we're gonna be doing Control Chaos Live with me and Frank, or just me. Frank can stay home.
Right.
So
Can I take a nap?
sure, yeah.
Right.
You could have took a nap during this show if you wanted to. It was,
Well, you know, some people have a bucket list of places they want to investigate. I have one of places I want to take a nap at.
you have one every place you want to take a nap at.
It's my thing. If I can go to sleep in the Axe Murder House and some of the
Yeah, I would say so. Are you?
paranormal naps, you're right.
Again, Frank, with his information and great knowledge he passes on to us, one of the best ways he investigates is napping. Be able to catch a lot of stuff there.
You know, some people I've investigated with say it's narcolepsy. I say that it's it's actually a technique that it's an experiment that I'm running.
Is it?
Right.
Ghost hunting through osmosis.
Right. How does
see.
being
Yes.
at a home location affect my nap? We're going to do more research on it.
We're working on that.
So anyway, have a great night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to the madness here,
Absolutely.
and we will see you all not next week,
Right.
but the week after. We will be posting everything, the information about that episode.
Yep.
And having that ready. So since this is the last one that we will have, before then, everyone have a happy Halloween too.
Absolutely. Happy Halloween. Get lots of candy and have those kids out there dressed up and having just a good old time for everyone. And stay safe, everyone. Be sure to check your candy, have a flashlight handy, and don't trust everyone you go to.
Stay spooky, my friends.
Stay spooky.
Have a
Thanks,
great night.
everyone. See y'all Thursday.